Okay, so let's try to revise under simple machine. So this question is an interesting question that you need to know. So if you're having challenges under simple machine, this video is for you. So the diagram below shows the simple machine used to lift an 85 kg, let me say an 85 Newton weight metallic block with an effort of 25 newtons. So we have Johnny here. So if you are Johnny, you're not the one who is doing this one. I'm just giving as an example. So we have Johnny who is lifting this metallic block weighing 85 newtons with an effort or with a force of 25 newtons, which is making sense because this Johnny is putting less effort to overcome a big load or weight. All right. So now we have the first question, Roman Minambonchi, is saying, define the term simple machine. So what do you understand by the term simple machine? So this one is an example of a simple machine, and this one is called the pulley system. So a pulley system is an example of a simple machine. Now what makes a pulley system to be a simple machine? So let's try to define what simple machine is. So in top of simple machine, it is any device, we're talking about any device that changes the direction of a force or a magnitude of a force, making it easy to do work. So by changing the direction, as you can see here, we have wheels. As this Johnny is pulling the loop, this is the loop. As Johnny is pulling the loop, the direction is keeping on changing of the force. Like when he's pulling this side, maybe the loop is going down and then this one is going up, and like that. In that way, you find that this Johnny will be able to lift this load weighing 85 newtons. So I'm saying any device, so we can say any device that change the magnitude, so we can say the magnitude or the force, so that change the magnitude, or we can say direction of a force, making it easier to do work. So that is the definition of the simple machine. Or you can say a simple machine is any device that overcome a big load by using less effort. So in that way, you'll be able to define what a simple machine is. We also have levers. A lever is also a simple machine. A lever is also a simple machine. For Roman number 2 is asking us to calculate the mechanical advantage, which is also known as MA of the system or of the machine. So how do you calculate the mechanical advantage? Mechanical advantage, which is MA, is equal to load over effort. So this one is more like a ratio. So we have been given the load, which is equal to the weight. So this weight here is also known as the load. So load is equal to effort. So we have been given as 85 newtons. Then the effort which John is putting on this system is 25 newtons. Okay, and then when I divide, I'm going to get 3.5. Remember, this is a ratio, so you have to ignore about the units. So Newton and Newton, they are going to cancel each other. Then when it comes to question B, it is asking us to calculate the velocity ratio, which is VR of the system. So calculating the velocity ratio, you need to count the number of wheels, or you count the number of loops. So when you come at this point here at the center, if we count the number of loops, there are 4. But if you try to count the number of wheels, if you make a mistake by counting to say this is 1 and this is 2, no. So this link here is 1, this link here is the second one, this link here the third one, and this link here the fourth one. So the number of loops or the number of wheels, so they are equal to 4. So velocity ratio is equal to 4. No need of you calculating. But if the question is involving calculations, if you want to calculate the velocity ratio, you can say velocity ratio is equal to the distance moved by effort divided by the distance moved by load. So we are saying distance moved by effort, which is the force, then divided by the distance moved by the load. So this is the formula that you need to know. Right. Then for question C, Roman number 1 is asking us to calculate the efficiency of the simple machine. So calculating the efficiency, you need to know to say efficiency of a pulley system is not 100% unless an ideal pulley system which has 100% efficiency. So the pulley system which has 100% efficiency is known as an ideal pulley system or an ideal simple machine. So efficiency according to simple machine is equal to MA, which is mechanical advantage, divided by VR, which is the velocity ratio, then multiplied by 100%. So for MA we have 3.5, then the velocity ratio is 4, then multiplied by 100%. Then when I multiply here, I'm going to get 85%. So as you can see, 100 minus 85, what are we getting? We're getting 15%. So meaning to say 15% was lost due to friction or due to sound as the loop as John was pulling the loop. So now Roman numeral number 2 is asking us to state the ways of reducing friction of the simple machine. So what can you do to reduce the friction of a simple machine? Number 1 is by using the lubricating oil. So we can say by using lubricating oil. So this lubricating oil, they are going to reduce friction. Okay, so apart from by using lubricating oil, we can also increase the number of loops or increasing the number of wheels. So in that way, you're going to find that there will be increase in the turning effect of the direction of the force. So we can say by increasing, okay, so by increasing the number of loops of a simple machine, so in that way you're going to get everything. So thank you very much for this video. So if you find it useful, kindly share to your friends and remember to subscribe for more videos like this.